Hello, beautiful soul. So, if you are watching this video, you are in the throes of heartbreak, or perhaps you've got lingering heartbreak, and you're searching for an answer, for relief, and for your heart to heal. I am Trudy Guyton, and I'm the founder of Uncaged Woman. And I help women overcome toxic cycles, breaking them once and for all, healing heartbreak from infidelity, betrayal, grief, loss, and fall back in love with themselves, building confidence and a renewed love for their life. Inevitably, more times than not, this leads to them finding their forever love, looking back at the heartbreak and actually giving gratitude, giving thanks for it, because the path that we're on leads us to either where we are or where we're going to be, who we are becoming. And I can tell you honestly, heartbreak is no stranger to me. I have survived infidelity and betrayal and the grief from losing a partner in a tragic accident. So I've experienced grief on different levels and for different reasons. So I feel you. I'm here with you. I really do understand. So let's talk about heartbreak for a moment and really get into it. I'm going to help you with some tools so that you can get some relief and start to heal your heart. So when we are suffering from heartbreak, whether we've had a partner end a relationship, we have found out a bit about a betrayal or infidelity, our marriage has ended, getting divorced, or we've lost someone. Grief is not linear, and we do grieve for all of those things. For all of those things. I remember with I was so young. I was only 24 years old, and I had just given birth to my second child when I found out that my husband had had an affair and that she was actually carrying his child. And that marriage ended, and the profound agony, the grief that I went through for months, I wondered if I would survive it. And then fast forward 30 oh my gosh, 30 some years, and I lost a partner in a drowning accident. And that grief was just profound. And we get into these states of being when we are grieving and when we are in heartbreak, when we wonder if we really ever will breathe again. Will we ever not hurt? Will we ever get through this? And I'm very happy to tell you that yes, we do. Our bodies, just like when we cut ourselves, we have this incredible innate ability to heal. And it doesn't mean it goes away, but it does mean that our bodies start to heal, our hearts start to heal, and we start to reframe. We see it a little bit differently. It doesn't hurt as much when we think about it. And they say that time heals all wounds. And you know what? Time is relative because grief is not ever going to be the same for two people. What takes someone months might take someone else years, and there's no right or wrong about it. Here are the tools that I use to deal with heartbreak, to get through it, survive it, and then to actually thrive on the other side of it. First and foremost, I had to understand it. To understand that when we have heartbreak, it affects the part of our brain that actually feels physical pain. So really leaning into it and allowing it instead of fighting it or suppressing it or trying not to show it, allowing myself to really feel it in my body. Like using techniques and tools, I can remember like just holding myself. I can remember like the fetal position, like when you just need to lay down and curl up. Get a cozy blanket. Do what you need to do. Ultimate radical self-care. When you're going through a heartbreak, be mindful of that care. On one hand, I totally understand the whole everybody shows breakups on TV shows with a tub of ice cream, but be mindful of taking care of yourself, of actually feeding yourself good, nutritious food. It's like your heart sick with a heartbreak. So, what do you do when you are sick? Give your body nutrition, give it nutrients, give it things to help it heal. You want to do the same thing when you're in the throes of a heartbreak. Also, spend time in the grief, but don't get stuck there. It's okay to have moments where you just need to cry. Feel it. There are going to be times like the stages of grief. Everybody's talked about the 5 stages of grief, but you go through different stages. You go through anger, you go through negotiation or bargaining, you go through acceptance, you go through denial, you go through different stages. And this is true whether it is grief from a death or grief from a loss, from a breakup. And allow yourself to go through those emotions. When you're angry, be angry, right? Like some tools that really helped me was I sat in a chair and I had another chair across from me and I envisioned the person there and I spoke what I needed to say. And I wrote letters that I never sent because we need to process those emotions. And when we actually face them, they start to dissipate. They start to heal. Also, there are tools, things, especially in a breakup, when we tend to put them on a pedestal and only remember the really good things. It's okay to take some time and reflect. Was everything always good? What were the issues? What do you wish was different? What will be different in the future going forward, knowing what you know now? Take the wisdom from the breakup and the heartbreak into the future. The other thing was to get back into joy as often as possible. And I know this seems like, what are you talking about, joy? But even in the throes of grief, I was able to have moments of joy. This came from gratitude. It came from nature. It came from grounding and getting centered. It came from meditation and visualization. It came from designing, like starting almost with a clean slate. You're starting over. It's a new beginning. And as hard as that may feel right now, when you start to embrace that and you start to say, oh, okay, what are the possibilities? What do I want to create this time? What life do I want to create for myself that I love? And you start to design that, even if it's just with visualizations or on paper in a journal. Let yourself dream. Let yourself get really like, oh, embrace it. Like it's a welcome gift, because with endings come beginnings. So focus on the beginning. Focus on what you want to create. Self-love. This is so important right now. Take time to really care for yourself. Stop and look at yourself in the mirror. Look into your own eyes and just simply say, I love you. I love you. I've got you. I'll never leave you. I'll never, ever abandon you. I'll never leave you. I've got your back and I've got your heart. You never have to worry about being abandoned by me. Love yourself through it. Say those words to yourself in the mirror. It's going to feel awkward at first, but when you do it and you get a little more used to it, it'll become easier and you will fall in love. You will fall in love with that beautiful woman looking back at you in the mirror. I hope that this is helpful. If you need any additional help, you can book a call with me. We will basically do a blueprint or a roadmap towards healing for you. We'll map it out. We'll see if it's a good fit for you. And then I have a couple of spaces available for my 90-day intensive, which is when we do a deep dive. I go into the wound with you. We heal from the inside out. It's like walking through the fire with someone who's already been there and come out the other side. There is a bright tomorrow for you, friend. Hold on tight. You will get through this, and I'm here to help if you need it. All right, I'll see you in the next video.